fired. Again, we recovered multiple shell casings from all over the parking lot, several large caliber rifles, rounds, and witnesses actually told us that they actually had moved some weapons that were on the ground as well. There was 3 cars on scene that had been shot. Luckily, no one that we know of was shot in there. We have a guess of 2 more cars, according to the parking lot, where there was glass broken from those cars. We did make an arrest on this case where it looked like they were the person was attempting to wait on some people to come outside of the club, but he didn't actually shoot there. We then moved on. I met with Mr. Holmes the next day, let him know that I was using the emergency suspension for public safety. There's houses within 200 feet of that location where those rounds were fired, and we don't know which way they were going. Later on in the day, I made contact with some surrounding neighbors, trying to ascertain consent to search around the backside of the fence of the G-Naz Plaza. And they actually told me that they heard somebody shooting off fireworks that night prior. And I informed them that I asked about what time, and they actually informed me about the same time. I informed them that there wasn't fireworks, that was actual rounds being fired from a gun. So on top of that, with the emergency suspension, shut down the club for that night, public safety, the probability of everybody coming back doing the exact same thing the very next night, it's not a feasible thing for the community. We then moved on to present it to the city manager, which those reports go to. We also decided that there was no lighting on the front side of the building, which is in our city ordinance, and the loitering signs had been removed. It was actually removed in front of myself, the captain of the department, and a sergeant of the department, at the will of Mr. Holmes.